Virgo, what's up, family? I'm Tarot King the Prophet, back with another Crown King Tarot presentation. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute, 3-4 months now. I know y'all like, ugh, this dude, he think he is. Nah, I missed y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just had to clear some things out. This is my second reading in 3-4 months. I just did Capricorn, so if you get the opportunity, your Capricorn crosswatcher, make sure you get on my page and check that out. Alright, so we're gonna start things out a little bit different. Usually I use the Damon Tarot deck to pull like the main aura, the main energy, but this time we're gonna use the Moonology Oracle deck. I don't have my Damon Tarot deck with me. I'm out of state. I'm not even in Michigan. I'm not even at home, but we're gonna use the Moonology Oracle deck. It's actually my second go around with this. I ain't gonna say I got rudely interrupted, but other people want to be out and around, so I'm currently in the garage trying to find a little bit of privacy, so we can do this. All right, so without further ado, prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Let's see what the Moonology Oracle deck has to say about that. 8 is your number. 8 is your number today, Virgo. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. You hear that? 12-month. Not 12 days, 12 hours, 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you've been wrestling with someone for a long time, if you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus sign is a sign not to give up just yet. Don't quit, not just yet. All right. The attune to the moon is get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. The attune to the moon is get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind, Virgo. New moon in Taurus. Alright, so I do use the Wildwood Tarot deck. I have a little deck and a big deck. I use the big deck to lay out the main general energy, the main energy and the energy from the past, present, and the future. Then I use the little deck to come around to clarify, get a mini summary. Then I come back to the big deck and get a final message from the universe to see where everything, to conclude everything. Alright, so once again, without further ado, let's see what we got going on here. Get these a few wraps, see all this white stuff on my cards, because my card, I haven't used my cards so long, they started sticking together. I thought they was hit, thought they was toe up. I actually do have a new deck. I gotta bless them in though, so we'll get there. We'll get there. Alright. Oh, I guess that wants to come out for you guys. It's the 9 of Arrows. It's card of dedication. It's a little humid in here, so I got my little sweat rag. 9 of Arrows is the dedication card. This is about putting your all into something. You know what I mean? You see the blue in there, the blue in the background. You're wearing it so well, but that's like that indicates a little bit of sadness. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of misery. It's like, time to go to work, time to go to school, put in my all. But this is, you got the orange right there, so that's a little bit of desire, and then a little bit of green for a little bit of fulfillment. But it's all kind of just like the off-eye green in the back and the green right there, so there's a lot of fulfillment around it. So it's like you're working towards something. You're just like, while you're doing it. And the number 9 right there just steady signifies that the universe is what's driving you. The universe is all involved into, is all in your mix, something like that. So that's the general energy we're working off of. Just looking at the yellow hair and the feathers coming out the hair, it just reminds me of just, friendship, spirit, like friendship, the yellow hair is on your head, you know what I mean? So it's like on your mind, you know, friends on your mind. It's like other things that you'd rather be doing, you know what I mean? And you may almost feel like you're working at something to no end. It could be a job, it could be school, it could be a relationship, it could be friendships, it could be virtually anything that you could be working for, okay? That you could be working towards. But like I said, there's fulfillment all around you, you know what I mean? So you're not doing this for nothing. And the universe clearly has your back. You know, all you have to do, just as the Moonology card says, is want it and stick with it, okay? All right, let's go into this past, present, and future and see what we find here, okay? So we got the past. I wish the screen was a little bit wider so you guys can see the present and the future. All right, so let's see. Never mind that face. I was saying that face because this card, I was like, man, I know that card is going to come and I get to explain it. So we got this 4 arrows in reverse. You know, so in the past, this is you no longer waiting on something. This is you not that waiting for permission, not waiting for a green light, anything. This is you getting up off your butt and just living your life, doing whatever it is that you need to do to move forward, to progress. With this 4 right here, being in reverse, it's like you no longer being grounded. You're not stagnant. You know what I'm saying? You're up. You're in the air. You see, just like this butterfly is sitting up here watching this person. You know what I mean? This is kind of like a crab in a bucket type situation, you know, where this butterfly is just sitting on this limb, not flying anywhere because they're waiting on this person, waiting to see what this person is going to do. This person looks dead, but as you see, none of those arrows are actually in that person. They're all around that person, you know, and this person is like playing dead, you know, and this butterfly just sitting up there watching this person that's playing. But in reverse, this butterfly is living his life. It's floating. It's not hanging out on a branch just wasting time, because at the end of the day, a butterfly doesn't have time to waste. Butterfly has to go around and show the world how beautiful it is. It only has, butterflies only have a couple weeks to live, you know. Excuse the background noise, it's kind of outside. So, but a butterfly only has a couple weeks to live, you know what I mean? So the best thing for the butterfly to do is to spread his wings and fly away, all right? Over here in the present, and that was the past. Over here in the present, we had this 3 arrows in reverse. That's a card of jealousy, you know, but it's in reverse, you know what I mean? With that 3 being in reverse, it's just like the divine just allowing you free go at it, you know what I mean? It's like you don't even need any kind of spiritual guidance or anything like that, you know what I mean? You're making your moves, you're doing what it is that you need to do. There's nothing there stopping you right now, you know what I mean? You're full speed ahead and nothing or nobody is in your way. Whether if you're allowing it or not, it's just not there, Virgo, okay? You're free, you're allowed to make moves, okay? Here in the future, you have this 8 of stones, that 8 being the number of infinity, something ongoing, something carrying on. And this is all about work, putting in work, you know what I mean? Gaining the skills, building that skill. You know, this is basically saying, following these 2 will basically be saying that you still have a little ways to go, you know what I mean? But that's nothing to fret. That's nothing to fret, you know what I mean? Because according to this new Moonology card, it's about you having what you want, having what you need. You still got a ways to go. You know, that's the, I got you. I had pulled 2 of you guys' cards, you know what I'm saying? I pulled a Moonology card already and got interrupted, so I'm thinking about that new moon and Aries card you guys had got before, and it was saying that, you know, Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, so on and so forth, so you still got a ways to go. But you know what, Virgo? It just kind of just is what it is. You got work to do, you know what I mean? In this time, in this future, you will be focusing on that work that you have to do. And like I said, whether that's an occupation, whether it's education, whether it's a relationship, whatever it may be, you still have work to do, but you're skillful at it. You know what I mean? You're good at it. Look at these tools that this person is using. Look at these creations that this person has made. You know, this person, and then love right there, that right there is just like love and missing things. You know what I mean? That's just putting in work, you know what I mean? That's it, putting in work, you know, and just a level of maturity to it, because you are able to put the things that need to be on the back burner, all right? So let's go to this little deck and see what we come up with, all right? Get a little clarification going on. I was looking at one of my old videos and it's like, damn, it's been so long, I don't even remember what order I was doing these in, you know what I mean? So back when I was doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and just going straight through. But hand now. It just feels so much better to just 1, 2, 3, break it down. 1, 2, 3, break it down. 1, 2, 3, break it down. Uh-oh, drop the guard. Drop the guard. So we got this 5 of bows right here. Starting out the pass, we got the 5 of bows, the 2 of stones, and the 9 of bows in reverse, okay? So this 5 of bows right here, this is you not recognizing, not really right, this is some instability right there. Somebody's not recognizing that the grass is, somebody thinks that the grass is green on the other side. You know what I mean? So in this past, it's almost like you're waiting on this, like you had to fight to get away from this entity, you know, especially with this 2 of stones right here, since you're facing challenges and getting what it is that you need or going to wherever it is that you wanted to be, trying to elevate, you know, finding some frustration in the situation, you know, probably riding off this 9 of arrows, you know what I mean, like going to work and not wanting to go to work, you know, being in a relationship and not wanting to be in a relationship, you know, which is very possible. And then it's all followed by this 9 of bows in reverse, you know, and that's the universe saying, look, you got free will at it. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't like what's going on here. The universe is not like what's going on in this past. You know, and that kind of just makes me think, you know, so right here in reverse, this person is laying here pretty much asleep. You know, what if this person is up? You know what I mean? And you floating, following this person around, following up behind this person in this past. Could be possibly you thinking that the grass is green on the other side. This is a high level of instability with this number 5 right here. 5 is the number of man. Man is unstable, you know. This is rocking out with your cock out. Somebody rocking out with their cock out. I'm thinking it might be this person that you're following up behind, or this. Could it be a person? It might be you rocking out with your cock out. Because what if the situation is a job or something like that? The job is not rocking out with their cock out. You know, this is you rocking out with your cock out, facing challenges, living on 2 different foundations on what it is that you want to do, needing to get your head in the game, and the universe is right here like, I don't like it. You know, man, I don't like what you're doing. You know, so back here in this past, Virgo, you, the universe is just like, I don't like it. The universe is not appreciating what it is that you're going on. You're facing too many challenges, you know what I mean? It's like your motivation level is like, you know what I mean? Not really wanting to get started, you know, and which makes sense, a lot more sense now with this present and this future coming up. Let's go ahead and see what we got. All right. So remember, the 3 of arrows is in reverse right here. Like I said, that's nobody standing in your way or anything like that. This is the green woman with this 3 right here. Now, this is like something divine getting involved. You know what I mean? Like your guys getting involved, like, hey, this is what you need to do. Even though this 3 is in reverse and divine is just like, look, you know what I'm saying? Free run on that. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like nobody's jealous because nobody has a reason to be. Like you're not, back here you're facing so many challenges, getting motivated, getting started, that nobody has a reason to be jealous. They're just walking by like, whatever, Virgo, you know what I mean? But this is you going back to the drawing board right here. This is you finding your confidence, making calls, starting to mature a little bit, you know what I mean? Becoming the green woman, finding yourself, ready to make calls, ready to really just hold it down. This is the Sun of Life in reverse. So you got this, it's usually 19, you know, but it's in reverse. And it's the number 1 and the number 9. No matter which way you flip a 1, it's still a 1. When you flip the number 9, it turns into a number 6. 6 is the number, number 1 is the number of beginning, something starting, okay? It's almost like you weren't feeling good about this past. Honestly, who would? You know what I mean? It'd take a real bold person to feel good about facing these challenges and not being motivated and not getting started. You come right here and you got this 19 in reverse, it turns into a 61. So you're starting the beginning to see things from all sides as you mature from off this green woman card. You know, you're starting to feel like you're losing something. You know, right here you're feeling the warmth on your back, you're feeling good, you're feeling risen again. You see what I'm saying? You're feeling very spirited right here. You're not feeling this so much. And so now you're starting to see things from all sides, you know, basically really realizing what it is that you're losing. And right here with this moon on the water, this 1, 8, 1, no matter which way you flip the 1, it's a 1, 8, no matter which way you flip on the 8, it's an 8, okay? It's still the number of infinity, and still the number of something beginning, something ongoing and something beginning, okay? But this card right here, the moon on the water, this is about you seeing things, seeing the whole picture, seeing things clearly. You know, at one point in time, things may have been a little bit cloudy for you, Virgo. You know, especially, I mean, like right here, like I said, you're rocking out with your cock out. You know what I'm saying? You run around, you're out here being wild, doing whatever the fuck it is that you want to do, and something just told you, skirt, chill out. And I kind of think that you got the feeling like with this 3 of arrows right here in reverse, I think maybe you are the jealous one. Maybe you are starting to see the things that people are having around you, you know what I mean? Relationships, education, money, so on and so forth. And you're just like, hold the fuck on. I am so much better than this. Why am I not having this for myself? You see what I'm saying? I can do it too. I can do it too. So what am I doing? And this is where you're at right now. This is you building up that motivation to go into this future and put everything on the back burner and get your ass to work. That's exactly what that's saying to me. You see what I'm saying? Remember that general energy, that nine is the card of dedication, and just got you like, ugh. I gotta do what I gotta do. But right now is where you're realizing at. Right now it was where you're realizing is like, man, I can have so much fucking more. So much more to do, you know, and I can have that if I just work towards it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's the obvious, but it still takes that motivation. It takes that to go ahead and get started doing that. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the future. Uno, dos, tres. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so you have the 7 of stones, the 7 of vessels that's in reverse, and then the 5 of stones in reverse. Okay, so 2 sevens in a row, but 1 in reverse. So this right here is healing. Okay, this is you coming out of all this energy, all this negative energy, you know what I mean? And like I said, getting into work, isolating yourself, pulling yourself away from the things that were distracting you. Like I said right here in this past, even though you're not sitting still watching this person sleep, you're basically, that's like this person is not asleep. This person is walking around doing what it is that they need to do, and you're following, you're just floating around being just beautiful. You know what I mean? Not handling your business, not doing anything that it is that you need to do, okay? And this present clearly justifies that. That present says that's what you was doing, and now you're coming out of that in the present. So in the future, you're starting to heal those finances. You're starting to heal that relationship. You're starting to heal that education. You're starting to heal whatever it is that you were being so stagnant on in this past. And you're not even missing anything. It's just like you're so determined now that you're just like, man, fuck that. Like you don't even miss it. You don't even miss the things that were keeping you distracted. It's that level of jealousy. I mean, like, it's not really jealousy. It's just the feeling that if they got it, why don't I? You know what I'm saying? And it's a little bit of jealousy. It's a little bit of envious there, a little envy there, you know, and it's fine. It's totally fine, Virgo. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If that's what it takes to motivate you and get you started and get you moving forward, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But this is you not even giving a fuck. Like, you don't even care. You know what I mean? Only thing that matters right now in this scenario is you and what it is that you need to do. And coming up, this 5 of stones, that 5 being in reverse, that brings stability to what is going on. And this is you putting an end to something. This is you going back into your comfort zone. Not coming out your comfort zone, not rocking out with your cock out. This is you going back into your comfort zone and isolating yourself. You see this? See this person right here? This person is outside the cave. Right here, this person is in the cave. And where you at in this main energy? Right there in your cave, isolated, putting in work, getting whatever it is that you need to do, gaining that stability that you, Miss and Mr. OCD, need. You need that stability, because if you don't have that stability, everything's like, you know, all this rocking out with your cock out and all that shit. You as Virgo can only do that so long. You're an earth sign. If it don't make whatever, it don't make sense. I want to say if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. But that may not exactly be your motivation. You know, it don't have to be dollars. If it don't make love, it don't make sense. If it don't make smarter, it don't make sense. You know, if it does not make you better, if it's not logical to you, Virgo, then it does not make sense, and it will drive you nuts after indulging in it for too long. You see what I'm saying? You're not even the type. You are the super responsible type, Virgo. The super responsible type. And too much irresponsibility will drive you mad. Okay, let's go ahead and get some summaries going on. Making good timing, 20 minutes and 40 seconds so far. All right, past, present, and future. Yes, make it make sense. The past, too worried about being beautiful, being sly, being clever. You know what I mean? Thinking, you know, just getting by. You know, just getting by our tricks, games, that type of thing. Not being true to yourself. In this past, Virgo, you're the fox. You're the fox. You're too busy chasing it, trying to figure out a way to trick the gingerbread man. Okay? Too busy trying to figure out ways to bring things in outside of the traditional way, outside of working for it. And that's not even your MO. You guys work for everything. You guys work for your home, you work for your relationship, you work for your education, you work for your career. You guys work for everything. Okay? But this is you trying to be slick. This is you trying to be sly, trying to get whatever desire written all over you. Peace. You know what I mean? This is it. I mean, I can understand that. Wanting your peace and quiet. You know what I mean? But the universe, like I said, the universe is not even respecting anything it is that you got going on. Shit, fuck the universe not respecting it. You ain't respecting it. You know what I mean? You're not feeling it. That's why you're facing so many challenges out here trying to rock with your cock out, Virgo. I almost called you Virgo. This is you trying to rock out with your cock out. You know what I mean? And that's just not even your MO. You know, every now and then y'all will fall off the map, you know what I mean, and wanna be like everybody else, but you at some point in time come to realize I'm not everybody else. I might be ashamed to say it, but sometimes you guys feel like you're better than everybody else. You know what I mean? But this is you trying to blend in, and then you're facing challenges with that shit. You know what I mean? It's not working out. The universe ain't even down with it. The universe is just like, look, man, I don't want nothing to do with this. These are the spit, okay? Right here, this is the 14 in reverse, the balance, like back again to not even being grounded. You know what I mean? But this is coming to that grounded. This is you. This is things that are dwindling down. You know what I mean? This is your balance dwindling down. You know, whether it's a financial balance or balance and stability dwindling down. You got this 1 and a 4, you add that together, that's 5. It's a reversal. Let's say 5 in reversal. You're starting to gain some stability right here. You're starting to see your position. You're starting to see that, I don't want to say that you ain't shit, but you're starting to see that things aren't the way that you want them to be because you're not manifesting. You see what I'm saying? You turn into the green woman and you start to see things as the way they are. You start to look at things from a more logical, more mature mind. Okay? You start to see that the sun is not shining on your back the way you want it to. You start to see all these games, all this shit right here being played in the background. The path becomes so clear. You're just like, yo, I need to be Virgo again. I don't know who I'm being, but you're starting to see that you're not being yourself. Okay? Coming to the future, you had this number 8. You guys got a few 8s in here. This is something ongoing, the stag. This is strength. You gain that strength. You gain that dependence on yourself to get yourself what it is that you need to be. You fully understand that it's not time to rock out with your cock out any longer because that's not you. That's not what you do. What you do is work towards everything it is that you want, and you can have it. The card told you. You can have it, Virgo, whatever it is that you want. You just have to work towards it. Okay? You have the strength here in this future. You break away from all this bullshit in the past. You even break away from, or you indulge into what you are coming into in the present. In the present, you are coming to yourself like, man, it's like having a hangover, like, oh, I can't believe I got fucked up last night. You know what I'm saying? But you doing things, now you eating bread, drinking water, you know what I'm saying, getting a little bit of B12 in your system, you know what I'm saying, something to gain balance, you feel me? Something to gain a little bit more balance. That's funny, because you got the balance in reverse right here, and you recognizing that your balance is dwindling down in this present, you know, but in this future, you're strong enough to do what it is that you need to do. Dear Virgo, you can cut shit off like, you know what I'm saying, finito. You know what I mean? Like, no problem. And that's exactly what you're doing in this future. You're healing. You're coming out. You're even coming out of this present. You're just like, oh, fuck, sitting here realizing that I got a hangover. I need some bread on my stomach. Something to soak up all this liquor, you know? Which is dope. It's a beautiful thing, Virgo. It's a very, very beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know you got work to do, you know, and that's just you, Virgo. You're dedicated. You're a dedicated individual. You're a dedicated being. Whether if this is a relationship, like I said, a career, whatever it is, you pulled yourself away from it, and now you're bringing yourself back to reality. And in this future, you will get back on track and get to where it is that you need to be. Let's go ahead and get a final word from the universe in this. All right. See what the universe has to say to you, Virgo. You know, I always pull the very first one off the bottom. This one we're gonna pull off the top. Okay, try not to look. I hate when I see the card before it come out. And look at that, 8 of Vessels, the card of rebirth, starting over again. You know what I mean? Taking a little and turning it into a lot. You see what I'm saying? Being reborn, right? I mean, don't it all make sense to you, Virgo? Being reborn again, the rebirth. I don't even have my Wildwood book with me. The definition of that rebirth card is just like such a glorious, such a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? It's like a snake shedding its skin and coming back with this fresh, gleamy new skin. Like, nigga, what I tell you, yes. You know, I think you got a lot of work to do, Virgo, you know, and it's not a bad thing. It's most definitely a beautiful thing. Something that you, being Virgo, have no problem with. It's other signs that'll be like, ooh, I don't have to do this. But this is you just like, I can't believe I wasn't doing this the whole time. You know what I mean? And sometimes it happens for you, Virgo. Sometimes you just need a break. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you say, fuck the world. You know what I mean? Usually when somebody pisses you off, you know, you're just like, man, fuck it all. But that's always just a momentary feeling for you. Because when you come back around, you the shit. You know what I mean? And you are just like dynamic when it comes to making things that were illogical back to logic again. All right? You don't have anything to worry about, Virgo. You got this. Just keep on pushing, keep on moving. The universe has your back. The universe was letting you run. You know what I mean? It's going back and it's like, man, every time I get out your life, Virgo, you kind of just go way left. You know, but as soon as the universe comes back into your life, you're just like, okay, I know where I'm at. I know where I need to be. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Virgo, okay? Keep on pushing, keep on driving. Now, that's crazy. There's absolutely nobody in here with me. Nobody. And this garage door just opened the rest of the way up by itself. Look at there. That's what happened. Somebody pushed the button. Yeah, that fucked me up for a second. I thought somebody was on some folly, on some bullshit. Anyway, I'm Tarot King the Prophet. This has been another Crown King Tarot presentation. Thank you guys for sitting in, joining with me. I appreciate you, Virgo. Love, light, blessings, peace.